All new right here on the night team. Not too far north of downtown Louisville, a Jackson County, Indiana blood bank for pets has come under fire. The place is licensed as a breeder, so cats and dogs are bred and caged for their blood. Although it's a legal operation with the state, there are other pet blood banks viewed as more humane. Focus investigator John Charlton, along with chief photojournalist Philip Merle, take us to the alternative.
So Miss Luna, how's she been doing? She's been doing great.
A monumental day at Jefferson Animal Hospital.
This is her 30th donation.
It's been a long run for this greyhound.
She's been in the program 6 years.
And 8-year-old Luna has given a lot.
3 gallons.
For the greater good.
Very nice teeth.
We brush a lot.
Good. A little overbite.
After passing the medical evaluation, Luna
Nice sweet girl.
was up for another round of giving, another selfless act.
This way, baby.
This being her 30th donation, her run of giving blood
Come on, Luna. You know the drill.
would be nearing the finish line.
1 big bee sting, and then we sit and wait.
Cuddled for comfort, slightly sedated, with mood music. All to help soften stress. Luna hardly moves.
We're about halfway.
As she eventually gives nearly 450 milliliters of her blood. The trade-offs are treats,
I don't even think you chewed it, girl.
No.
She doesn't.
She just inhales.
as well as covering the costs of yearly exams, lab work, and main vaccinations.
Honestly, even if it wasn't a part of the program, I probably would still do it anyway. Just, I feel it's a good thing to do, and it can help a lot of other people out.
Luna is one of about 75 dogs in Jefferson Animal Hospital's blood bank program. There are also about 40 cats, according to blood bank manager Sarah Kinnett.
The general public generally does not know that blood banks for animals exist.
And not many actually do exist.
We're the only one that I'm aware of in Kentucky.
The next closest blood bank for pets is in Jackson County, Indiana. The Veterinarians Blood Bank is actually split into 2 branches, dogs in Valonia and cats in Brownstown. The very stark difference, though, is that the hundreds and hundreds of dogs and cats are not pets. They're there to stay.
Would you acknowledge that the optics aren't good on that?
And the optics aren't good.
Officially registered as a breeder, it's also known as a closed colony blood bank. That means the dogs and cats live here in their cages almost all day, and every few weeks their blood is taken, which is shipped off to veterinary hospitals around the country.
They're engaged in breeding animals who they then bleed for profit.
Following a PETA investigation and subsequent complaints, a state veterinarian inspected the Veterinarians Blood Bank. Her reports revealed that blood is drawn from dogs and cats every 3 weeks, or sometimes even a day or 2 sooner.
3 weeks is not dangerous. On a routine basis, that wouldn't be ideal.
Dr. Dana Levine is president of the Association of Veterinary Hematology and Transfusion Medicine. She also runs the blood bank at Auburn University's vet school, a volunteer or community-based blood bank. There, dogs usually give blood every 8 weeks.
In general, you don't want to donate a dog or a cat too frequently. If you're donating them too frequently, they could definitely become anemic.
Donor dogs at Auburn are also in rotation between 1 and 6 years old. At the Veterinarians Blood Bank, according to the state's inspection reports, dogs generally age out at 10 years old. However, there were at least 2 dogs still providing blood at 12 years old. Dr. Levine says the industry desperately needs uniform standards, and her association is working on recommended guidelines.
What would be needed to be done to maintain a healthy donor?
Pet blood, always in short supply. The supplier, always in high demand.
These are super temperature sensitive. So these are what we did late last week and yesterday. The most I've done in a day was probably 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Not the big bank like a closed colony. Jefferson Animal Hospital prefers deposits voluntarily from pets.
They should be home on the couch, being couch potatoes and getting to run and play outside, and that should be a normal life.
That's life for Luna.
Good job.
Her bloodline a lifeline for other dogs.
You're such a good baby.
Now headed into retirement.
I know she doesn't completely understand it, but I've told her, she's a good girl and, she's helped save many of her doggy friends over the years.
For Focus, John Charlton, WHS 11, on your side.
Jefferson Animal Hospital says they could use more donors and that they're improving their program with a brand new facility. After the PETA investigation, certain pet hospitals such as Blue Pearl have stopped buying blood from the Veterinarians Blood Bank. Jefferson Animal Hospital says as a likely result, there has been an uptick in demand for their pet blood.